Good afternoon, guys. How are you all doing? My name is Ben, and welcome back to the day vlog. Today is, to be honest, I don't know, Sunday the 7th of January 2018, and yeah, I'm bored, I spent all morning like watching YouTube, and then now I need to edit the vlog, but I've lost my mouse. And I don't know where, and I need it because otherwise I can't use my setup at home because I don't have a mouse, sort of thing. So I need to find my mouse. It'd be helpful, wouldn't it? So yeah. There's one thing that I always hate myself for doing, and that is using my mobile data to upload my vlogs. Now, you might be thinking, well, Ben, why don't you just use Wi-Fi? If you know, right, when I'm in the room that's not painted, this one, I don't get good internet. I get BT Wi-Fi with Thon, which is slow as fuck. The upload speed is 0.1 or 0.2. That is slow. Whereas with that, I get like 10 megabytes a second. So what was going to take 2 hours is now in the processing. And that's really all I use my data for, because when I'm at school, I know people who have hotspot and I just say I don't have data, but, so, yeah. It always annoys me that it does that, but So, back in 2016, I bought this microphone, which is from a company called Fifine Technology. This is a cheap £25 microphone, which I no longer use, as I have no need to, as I own a Blue Yeti now. And I've just gone on to check my emails, and I actually have an email from Fifine. I dedicated the microphones. I happened to check out the Blue Yeti. You did a good job making a review. That's why I'm writing to you this email. Chance we can cooperate. We have launched a USB lavalier mic. It is a budget mic which may not have the good sound quality as the Yeti has, though I am sure it will give you the different use, especially if they're doing the vlog. We do expect to collaborate with you. So I put, Heather, I would love to work with you. I have used your microphones in the past, however, I've upgraded to the Blue Yeti. If you look at my channel, you'll see a review of the studio condensed microphone. I'll give them a link to the review and the unboxing. And then, if you're willing to send me the lab mic, I would love to do a review on it for you. However, I would do it on the condition that I have no obligation to say something I do not believe about the product. Thanks in advance, Ben. I might be getting a free sample thing off Fifine, which is really weird, as I've used their microphones in the past. Now, obviously, I'm not saying I am definitely getting it, but the thing is, with companies like that, they normally, or whenever I've had emails like that, they've always been like, oh, here's a link, here's a discount. You have to go on some website, find this code, and then you can buy it, but you still have to buy it. I'm not being funny, it's not something I'm going to use, so I'm not going to buy it. If they send it me for free, and I do not have to purchase it, then I would be more than happy to do it for them, because, they're sending it me for free. If they make me pay for that, I will turn around and say no, as I don't need it. Take my Blue Yeti off this arm. Get the box down. I need to put it all back in the way I found it, because I'm returning this. And it seems really ironic as well how I say that I've been speaking to a company about microphones, and then I come home and this one just completely doesn't work. And I'm really, really annoyed, right? Because I rung up Amazon, right? You can ring the customer services woman. I told her all my information like you have to do. She was like, no, sorry, this account's not valid or whatever. So there's me like, oh shit, what's happened sort of thing. They just couldn't find my order thing. And I give her the order number, and she was like, no, that's for something else on somebody else's account. And I was like, well, how can it be? It's on there. So I've just decided, right, well, what I'll do is I'll return this, get a refund, and then I'll buy a new microphone. Because I can't believe it's broke already. And I'm not actually blaming Blue for this. I'm going to blame the USB hub, the £7.75p one, for frying my Blue Yeti microphone. And that has really, really angered me, and I'm really annoyed. And I'm really annoyed at the Amazon woman. And I'm also really annoyed at the fact that, like they have the big yellow, orangey container things. You can't even drop them off there. So what I have to do is I have to put it all back in there, and then I have to scan my code on something. For me, I'm really annoyed, but it also says that you'll be charged if you don't return it by that certain time. So I need to I'm going to drop it off tomorrow morning, sort of thing, straight away, because I feel really sorry for old people. And I know that might sound like really horrible, but old people always get like back problems and stuff like that. But bloody hell, the bottom of my back where it like curves around and goes to my bum, that in that curvy bit, oh, it's so painful. It's like every time I stand up, I can just feel it. Agony. I've got some cream on it, so hopefully that's gonna fix it, sort of, somewhat. Because if it's like this tomorrow, I can't walk to school when my back's like that. And then I'm going to have to... Oh, that's what... I went down to get some cream. And I also went to get somebody, like a bag thing. And I didn't get a bag. Look at how fat that is. That's like my arm. Skinny as balls. I am very, very angry. Today has not been my day, has it? No. As you know, last Monday I filmed that short film. I've only gone and deleted the bloody files for it. Why? Why am I so stupid? I'm so angry at myself. Like, really, really am angry. I'm really, really annoyed. That has really pissed me off. And that is really going to annoy me. Because that means I've got to start again. Again! Oh, you... Right, so I went out with somebody. They wanted to go check the balance or something at Tesco, so I went with them. That's why I'm wearing a jacket. And I've sat down and I started editing that thing again. In a way, I am glad I lost it because it was rushed last time. I'm not saying this isn't rushed, but it's not like as bad as it was. That is where I'm going to end this vlog. If you have enjoyed my day of badness, it's just been not my day, and I'm really annoyed at that. So if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to let me know by leaving a big fat like on it. If you like taking the mickey out, if you like seeing other people's lives being bad, then you're a bit of a horrible bastard. But you know, you're a subscriber of me, so yeah, you know, fair enough. Surprised you've not smashed your head off a wall yet. Unless you have. Let me know if you've ever hit your head off a wall purposely. So yeah, I bet. Peace.